Student of the Game podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for doing that. All right, so guess what? Your boy finally checked out the show Euphoria. I've just finished season 1. Okay? So if you have any spoilers on season 2, please don't share that stuff with me. Okay? Not yet. Not yet. All right. But I'm on my way to watching season 2. My wife, she watched the show last year, and I finally just caught on to it right now. This is a very, very good show. Like, Zendaya is awesome. Like that, she is awesome. She is a freaking superstar. Like I'm gonna say this again. Like, I know Spider-Man No Way Home made over $1 billion, probably gonna make $2 billion if it hadn't passed that up yet. But she can. Oh, I don't even think it makes that much that quickly if she's not in that movie. I mean, she is a superstar, I'm telling you. Like, I like Tom Holland, I'm a fan of his, but I'm telling you, outside of Spider-Man, like, most of y'all haven't seen any of his movies. Seriously. But Zendaya, like, you know how we say he's that dude? Well, she's that person. Like, she's that woman. Seriously. That show it's an awesome show. It's amazing acting. I'm gonna tell you something, but in that show, man, it's like a smorgasbord full of just like all of the things where it's like of parents' fears of what could happen to their teenagers or to their children, period. Okay? Like, all of that. Just put all the things that you worry about and you pray about, that your kid won't have to go through this and all of that stuff. It happens in this show. It happens. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I binge watched it, and I don't recommend binge watching this because it adds a lot of stress to the brain. It's like, it's so much. It never stops. It's just flooding me with all these things. It's like, oh my goodness. All the fears that a parent will have of his or her child experiencing in school as a teenager. It's the opposite of This Is Us. If you're familiar with the show This Is Us, well, with This Is Us, where it's a smorgasbord full of sentimental things, the most saddest things that could happen to you in life. Like, they are going to find something. They are fishing for your emotions. That's what This Is Us is. And if you can say you're a person who don't even cry much, okay? But watch one season of that show. They're gonna find something that, you know what, that happened to somebody I cared about. That happened to me, or I experienced that. I feel their pain. Then you're gonna start crying. It's just gonna be rolling down. You can keep a straight face like this, and the tears just gonna be rolling down. Well, this show here, Euphoria, you're just gonna be like, oh man, I hope this doesn't happen to this dude. I hope this doesn't happen to her. Hope this doesn't happen to this kid, to this person. I hope, man, please, please, oh man, spare them, spare them. You know, um, everybody in this show does some good acting. You know what I'm saying? Eric Dane, man, Eric Dane. Like, if you're familiar with Grey's Anatomy, you know what I'm saying? Sloan, like that man, like man, like man, he does some serious. He does, like, I didn't think he had that type of range in his acting, but it doesn't surprise me though. Good job by him, man. But this show here, man, it just has a lot. It has a lot, and I don't want to spoil anything for you. I think you should watch the show. It's only 8 episodes in the first season. I'm not sure how many is in the second season yet, but I think they're like approaching the 6th episode in the second season, I believe. But man, like, the character who plays, let me tell you, it's a character on there named Nate. Now, it's not a spoiler because you're gonna know that when you first watch the show that Nate is like one of the most annoying freaking people that you can ever encounter in a television show. I hope and pray to God that nobody knows anybody like a Nate in real life, because that this dude here, man, is like a smorgasbord of 80s villains, 90s villains, and bullies combined. I mean, and he just gets away with everything. It's just annoying. But and I know, hey, everybody's not evil all the time, and that is true. Nobody is evil 100% of the time. They're not. But I'm willing to bet my life savings that this dude here, his character is, he is evil 98.9% of the time. I can't stand his character. I can't stand him at all. But guess what? That means the actor, that means he did a brilliant job on the role. Okay. That's a compliment because you're supposed to be a villain and you're embracing it. I talked about one of my previous videos about having villains and super villains in movies because you got to have them to in order to push the protagonist to the limit. I don't want an anti-hero because anti-hero, that's a way of, well, I'm not good, but I'm not bad. I'm in the between. I don't need that. Okay. Do not need that unless it's Deadpool. Deadpool is like the only person that I feel is the most capable character of being an anti-hero, a legit anti-hero for real. Because he's so wild, man. There's no telling what side he's on, right? But this character, Nate, man, oh my goodness. You're not going to like him. I don't care who you are. Nobody's going to like this character, man. Like, my hatred of the, well, I ain't gonna say hatred, such a strong word. My disdain, my dislike for this character is on the same level as Tyreek in Power. I can't even watch that spinoff that he's on because you know why? He killed Ghost. He killed his father. He didn't have to do that. But anyways, I'll talk about that on a different video. But yeah, check out the show Euphoria. Real good show. I recommend you see it, man. Like it's a man, like the music on this show is awesome, is incredible. Oh man, my wife. At first, I thought my wife was over exaggerating, but I'm like, yeah, the music is awesome. Got some dope music on here. Got some bangers, you know. So I think a lot of people y'all would like that. But anyways, I highly recommend you check out the show Euphoria. I checked that out. It's a real good show. I'm not gonna tell you to check out a show that's not a good show. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I know my shows. But anyways, share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know whether or not if you have watched the first season of Euphoria and what were your thoughts on it? Did you like it or did you dislike it? All right. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and hit that like and subscribe button. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.